Welcome, guys, to the Men of Yoshiwara, Kikuya! Oh my gosh, so I just discovered something today. There actually is more than one of this game in this series. Yeah. And the Men of Yoshiwara is a series, guys. And this is Kikuya. There's another one I just discovered. And it's available! I should totally buy it, right? Okay, maybe not. But still, pretty interesting. I didn't realize this is actually a pretty popular series in Japan. So there you go. Now we're on chapter 11. We're getting close. I think we're getting close to the end, if I'm not mistaken. It's like 13, 14 chapters or something like that. So we're getting close. Let's do it!
Iroha had ordered Tokira to escort me to the front gate. Tokira and I looked at each other in astonishment.
Oh, that's unusual. You sure are caring when it comes to this girl, aren't you, Iroha? I'm sure it's just your imagination. After all that's happened, nothing bad will happen if I have her escorted to the front gate.
I don't mind, but I would feel so guilty. I couldn't accept your kindness after everything I've done.
It's alright. Iroha's said to be a demon, but he'll make exceptions for Hayabusa's lovely wife.
What?
That has a nice ring to it. I'd love to find a girl like that. Stay quiet, you.
Alright.
But if I'm like Hayabusa and act like a good boy, Iroha will start to favor me. I should reform myself. Please do just that. You're too difficult to deal with and give me headaches all the time.
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
Why don't we go soon, Sneezy?
But my mood started to brighten up after hearing their conversation. But being treated so nicely after all that made me feel awkward.
There still might be a ruckus outside of Kikuya. It's dangerous to travel alone tonight, so you may spend the night if you wish. How about it? You don't look so well either. Shouldn't you go home and get some proper rest? You can come here again tomorrow afternoon. I'll arrange it so that you can meet with Hayabusa.
What?
Takayo. It's fine, isn't it? I was just following your example.
Iroha looked worried, but Takara looked at him with a smile.
Got it? I'll be waiting for you tomorrow. You'll be able to talk to him for a little while.
Oh my, I don't know how to thank you.
You don't have to. Seeing you and Hayabusa happy is enough for me.
Takara!
Wait, time out. I thought they were hauling his butt off to jail, and he was gonna get punished. Am I missing something here? He was gonna get punished and tortured and brutalized. Anyways. You still have hope. Where there's a will, there's a way. And that is a cliche. Being unable to see your dreams come true in the Pleasure District is the worst type of punishment.
Takayo's smile was extremely kind. I thought I was done crying, but the dormant tears rolled down my face. Thank you so much.
I haven't done a thing. This guy's the one who's going to take you to the front gate.
Ow, don't push me.
All that's left is Iroha's judgment. I just can't leave these two young, inexperienced kids alone. So I guess you do have a heart, Iroha. I thought you were just going to trick this naive girl into giving you her valuables, but... So, you knew about that too?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't have to know.
What?
Iroha. Oh, Iroha! It seems that there are courtesans who love to gossip crawling around Kikuya. You should assume that the walls have eyes and ears. It looks like I can't even speak carelessly inside of my own room. Well, if it's something truly confidential, then you should keep it to yourself. Oh snap, sass-mouth Takayo. Tokira, take her home already.
Yes, sir. Wait, don't order me around, Takayo. My cheeks started to loosen up, just a little bit. I finally noticed that I'd been smiling.
Your face looks so much brighter now. Let's go, Sneezy.
I thanked Iroha and Takeo politely and left Kikuya. Hayato had taken me down Yoshiwara's main road numerous times. However, Tokiwa was by my side tonight. I never meant to make Hayato suffer this much. I didn't want to cause any trouble or bring anybody bad luck. A deep sense of regret was swimming inside of me right now.
Don't make such a gloom face. It would make Hayabusa sad to see you like this.
Tokiwa spoke in a bright, indifferent tone. I looked up at him and noticed that he was smiling. But right now, Hayabusa must be...
Do you know what's happening to him now?
I hesitated, but slowly started to nod.
Oh, did Iroha tell you?
Yeah, that's why it's so hard for me. I don't know what to do.
I'll tell you something because of how earnest you are. The hardships men endure for their loved ones are like medals to them. Got it?
Medals?
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? No, it's not. Torture is not cool. He suffered for his one true love.
Because of Tokiwa's excited tone, it made me think that the things happening to Hayato were admirable. Though I knew that wasn't the case. But right now Hayato is thinking about how Hayato's suffering made my chest feel like it was splitting in two.
Men are built more sturdily than women. Sexist! So you don't have to worry that much.
We looked at each other and I could sense that he wanted me to smile. I started to smirk a tiny bit.
In any case, cheer up. I'm sure Hayabusa wants you to smile.
Okay. I'll think about what I should do a little more.
Sounds good. But you and Hayabusa think about each other so much, you should relax a little.
Thanks. We were at the front gate in no time. Somewhere in this pleasure district Hayato was. Yes, I was reluctant, but ultimately I had to go home. The next day, while the sun was still out, I headed toward Kikuya as I promised. And Takeo took me to the jail while Hayato was being held. Takeo, thank you so much.
No, don't worry about it.
You've been so good to me. I thought a lot about last night's events and remembered how gallant you've been.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
It doesn't mean anything.
I know, I was just teasing you a little bit. So, what were you thinking?
Well, I was thinking about the time you'd eavesdropped on us at Hayato's room.
Oh yeah, that had happened.
You hadn't told Iroha about what you heard, right? I'm sure you hadn't because you're being so nice to me.
Yeah, I wonder.
Why won't you tell me?
It doesn't matter either way. You'd heard my conversation with Iroha yesterday, right? There are courtesans who love to gossip crawling around Kikuya.
It finally hit me. It really didn't matter. I was sure that Takeo let other people decide what they wanted to believe. It was on me to trust him or doubt him. He was so mysterious. All of these events helped me to understand why Hayato looked up to Takeo.
Here it is, the guard should be out on patrol right now. Now's the only time you can sneak in and meet with him.
Thanks!
Don't make too much of a scene just because the guard's on around.
I won't!
Surely won't. The most action I've gotten in this game is a kiss.
I silenced my footsteps as I infiltrated the guard station. Hayato! I shouted and rushed over to Hayato.
Oh, come on. He's got a few scuff marks. He's not even bleeding. That's a weak torture. Everything in this game is just slightly a letdown. Sneezy.
Hayato slowly lifted his head up. His eyes shined in the dim space.
Why are you here?
Well, Takeo Takao led me here.
Takao did? You sure have gotten yourself into a fine mess.
Hayato's eyes opened wide in shock and he returned to his senses.
You can't stay here. They'll be back any minute. It's okay, Hayabusa. Right now, the officers are out on patrol, and there's only one young guard out in front. Is that true? Yeah, so we have a little bit of time.
Really relieved, Hayato breathed in and slowly started to blink. It had only been one night, but he looked so pale his clothes were tattered and he had bruises all over. Hayato, I can't believe they did this to you. I took a handkerchief from my bosom and tried to wipe the dirt off his cheeks. I reached out and touched his body. His body shivered, but then he put his hand over mine. It was the coldest I've ever felt it. It trembled, little by little. Hayato! I put both of my hands around him and gripped it tightly. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
I did this all on my own. You don't need to worry. I decided to do this in case anything happened.
But it hurts, doesn't it?
It's better than imagining you suffering than pain.
But you're all scarred up.
This is the first time I've ever cherished someone more than myself.
You're more important than anything else to me.
You're so important to me. That's why I'm protecting you. You'll let me continue doing it, right?
No!
There you go again, saying no to everything.
I can't help it. I don't like seeing you suffer.
I never want to see you suffer either.
Oh! Hayato slowly started to hug me. Oh! I'm so glad!
Wait, was that him talking? I don't care. Who cares?
I could hear his whisper vanish into my ear. Oh, yeah, it totally was him talking. It went inside of me and made me overjoyed.
Nothing else goes inside of you. Oh, slam.
I put my arms around him as well.
I don't know what I'd do if I never saw you again. Sorry, I was trying to hold it in. The vomit's coming out.
I don't want that.
Yeah, neither do I.
He buried his face in my neck. He gave me a light kiss in the same spot. Oh! Our bodies separated slightly. This time we kissed on the lips. My heart throbbed and I couldn't breathe. It was all so painful. We kissed even deeper than ever before. We used tongues.
I love how they make his face with a kissing face.
We pressed our lips together forcefully.
Sneezy.
Hayato! And then, as he sweetly and gently pecked my lips, Hayato pulled back. I slowly opened my closed eyes, and we were now looking straight at each other. Then, Hayato suddenly started blinking.
Quick side note, is Takao still here? Man, wouldn't that be awkward? I would hate to be him right now. Sorry, I forgot you were here, Takao. Yeah, right? Thank you.
Huh? That was right. Takao was right there with us.
He's probably jerking off in the corner. Panic and move away, apologize, simply blush. Oh man, these choices. Gonna just simply blush.
I was so embarrassed that I couldn't think. My cheeks gradually became flushed.
You don't have to be so embarrassed, Easy.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing that stuff in Yoshiwara, but that was really intense. It tastes differently each time, doesn't it?
Takao began to chuckle. I really couldn't handle how embarrassing it was. In an instant, all I could think about was Hayato. I couldn't think of anything else.
Sorry, Takao.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to worry about it. It's only natural to let your passions flow in a place like this. You two can continue if you don't mind me watching.
Huh?
We wouldn't do that. Are you sure? You really don't act like a courtesan, Hayabusa. I can't believe your cheeks are pink just like hers after doing that. Huh?
I started to notice that Hayato's cheeks really were red. We looked at each other's flushed cheeks, and then...
We'll continue on the next episode. Thank you so much, guys. This has been the Men of Yoshiwara Kikuya, and I'm going to have to retitle all of these because I didn't know there was more than one game in this series. I thought this was like a one-and-done deal. So, anyways, leave a like if you enjoy this. If you're the one person, that is. I know one person watches these, and you know what? They're entertaining. They're stupid, but they're entertaining at least. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'm out like a trout.